Precision drilling, reaming and tapping and test job.
Hi, my name is Deepthi. In precision drilling, reaming and tapping, a variety of factors must be considered in order to produce a quality product. The type of material being drilled, the size and shape of the hole, the type of drill bit, the speed of drill bit, and the type of lubricant all play a role in the quality of the finished product. In order to produce a precision product, it is important to use the proper drill bit for the material being drilled and to correctly set the speed and lubrication for the drill bit. In this video, we will be discussing about the precision drilling, reaming and tapping and test job. Come, let's go into the video.
At the end of this demonstration, you will be able to file and finish the job to the overall size, chamfer all the corners, drill, ream and tap at specified location, check using plug gauge and thread plug gauge, finish and deburr. Tools required. Reamer. A reamer is a cutting tool used to smooth and enlarge a hole that has already been drilled or bored in a workpiece. Tapping tool. A tapping tool is a cutting tool used to create internal threads in a pre-drilled or pre-bored hole. Tapping tools can take many different forms, but the most common type is a hand tap. Center punch. A center punch is a hand tool used to create a small dimple or indentation in a workpiece as a starting point for drilling or other machining operations. A center punch typically consists of a hardened steel rod with a sharp point at one end and a flattened tip at the other. Bench vise. A bench vise is a work-holding device that is mounted on a workbench or table and is used to hold a workpiece firmly in place during machining, cutting, filing, drilling or other work. Equipment required. Drilling machine. A bench drilling machine typically consists of a base, a column, a table and a spindle. The spindle is mounted vertically and is driven by an electric motor which rotates a cutting tool such as a drill bit. Hand reamer. A hand reamer is a handheld cutting tool used to smooth and enlarge a previously drilled hole to a precise diameter. It typically consists of a cutting tool, a handle, and a guide and collar that helps to ensure the tool is aligned correctly with the hole being reamed. Tapping. A tap is a handheld tool used to create internal threads in a pre-drilled or pre-bored hole. They typically consist of a tap holder, a handle, and a guide and collar that helps to ensure the tap is aligned correctly with the hole being tapped. Materials required. Workpiece to be drilled, reamed and tapped. Cutting fluid. Cutting fluid, also known as cutting oil or coolant, is a type of liquid that is used in metalworking and other machining processes to lubricate and cool cutting tools, reduce friction and wear, and remove chips and debris from the workpiece. Precision drilling, reaming and tapping is a process that is used to create accurate and precise holes in a variety of materials. This process is often used in the manufacturing of parts and components for a variety of industries, including the automotive, aerospace, and medical industries. The first step in the precision drilling, reaming and tapping process is to drill a pilot hole. This hole will be used to guide the reamer and tap as they are being inserted into the material. The pilot hole should be slightly smaller than the diameter of the reamer and tap. Next, the reamer is inserted into the pilot hole and is used to enlarge the hole to the desired diameter. The reamer will create a smooth and accurate hole. Once the hole has been enlarged, the tab is inserted and used to create threads. The tab will cut threads into the hole, which will allow for a screw or bolt to be inserted. Let's begin with the process. Check the raw materials for its size. File the raw material to its overall dimension 100 into 70 into 10 mm. Mark the dimensional lines for location of holes as per drawing. Punch the witness mark on the object line. Hold the workpiece on a drilling machine table with machine vise. Keep the parallel blocks under the workpiece in machine vise. Fix the center drill in drilling machine spindle through drill chuck and drill center. Drill holes in all the holes punched locations. Set the drilling machine spindle speed according to the diameter of drill and material. Remove the center drill and fix 7.8 mm drill through holes. Set the spindle speed. Fix drills 8.5 mm, 7.0 mm, 9.8 mm, 12 mm drill through holes as per drawing. Fix the countersink tool and chamfer all the drilled holes on both sides of job 2 mm into 45 degree. Ream 8 mm holes using hand reamer. Check the reamed holes using suitable cylindrical plain plug gauge. Cut M8 and M10 internal threads using hand tap and tap wrench. Clean the burrs in the threaded holes. Check the threaded holes using thread plug gauge. File the chamfer portion 5 mm into 45 degree angle using flat file, using busted and smooth grade of files. Check the chamfer angle with vernier bevel protractor to an angular accuracy plus or minus 5 minutes. Finish and remove burrs on all surfaces and corners of the job. Apply a little oil and preserve it for evaluation. Now we are going to ream within limits and check reamed holes with cylindrical pins. Determining the drill size for reaming. Use the formula drill diameter is equal to reamed hole size minus undersize plus oversize. Refer to the table for the recommended undersizes in related theory on drill sizes for reaming. Hand reaming. Drill holes for reaming as per the sizes determined. Chamfer the hole ends slightly. This removes burrs and will also help to align the reamer vertically. Fix the work in the bench vise. Use vise clamps to protect the finished surfaces. Ensure that the job is horizontal. Fix the tap wrench on the square end and place the reamer vertically in the hole. Check the alignment with a tri-square. Make corrections if necessary. Turn the wrench in a clockwise direction, applying a slight downward pressure at the same time. Apply pressure evenly at both ends of the wrench. Apply cutting fluid. Turn the wrench steadily and slowly, maintaining the downward pressure. Note: do not turn in the reverse direction. It will scratch the reamed hole. Ream the hole through. Ensure that the taper lead length of the reamer comes out well and clear from the bottom of the work. Do not allow the end of the reamer to strike on the vise. Remove the reamer with an upward pull until the reamer is clear of the hole. Remove the burrs from the bottom of the reamed hole. Clean the hole. Check the accuracy with the cylindrical pins supplied.
Let's have a recap of what we have learned today. We have learned to file and finish the job to the overall size, chamfer all the corners, Drill, ream and tap at specified location. Check using plug gauge and amp, thread plug gauge. Thus, we have learnt about precision drilling, reaming, tapping and test job. Hope you have a clear understanding on this. Do this exercise with the help of your instructor.